Okay, the FA Cup final is here. Another opportunity to win another major trophy. Mendes. 1-2 between him and Bellingham. Perfect 1-2. He cuts it back. João Felix. 1-0. I feel like we've got a good rotation down that left-hand side. Szoboszlai puts the nail in the coffin in the FA Cup final. 86 minutes. There's Malacia into Moukoko. Moukoko cuts in. Right foot. Finds Szoboszlai again. Szoboszlai cuts it back, finds Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham finds the bottom right corner. Jude Bellingham makes it free. Jude Bellingham puts the end to Liverpool's journey in the FA Cup. This ain't going to be the last time this season, but hopefully this ain't the last trophy that he lifts up. We've got the Premier League to come. Okay, it's a late evening kickoff. Game number 37. Manchester United versus Leicester City. Can we go ahead and clinch the title in this match? Szoboszlai. Treble. Szoboszlai does it in style. Szoboszlai always does it in style. I'm really tired. I'm really exhausted. But let's get this out the way. Welcome back to the RemelHD channel and welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United save. This is episode 54. Crystal Palace is the game that we got to play. It's the final game of the Premier League season. As we've already played 36, we've won 28, drawn 5 and lost 4. That has clinched us the title, 89 points. We clinched that in the previous episode. Okay, so some people in the comment section below have been asking me to check out a few goalkeepers. I checked out Diogo Costa, I've checked out Onana, and I've checked out Raya. Raya's not good enough for me. He's also 30 years of age, so he's definitely not going to be an option to replace David De Gea or Lafont. Onana, he's 30 years of age. There's not much growth left in him. So Diogo Costa is probably the closest to any suggestion that I'll consider. But again, Damien back, he's on the back of my mind because he's 20 years of age. He's not too far off of Costa. And he can come in as a second choice goalkeeper until Lafont starts playing up himself. And then, yeah, that will give Damien back some opportunity to develop as our domestic cup goalie. Okay, great news, great news. So this also answers another comment in the comment section below. So Marcus Rashford has now returned from his injury. He was out for 4 months initially. He came back for a couple of games and he went out again for another 3 months. But he has really contributed in a short amount of time that he's had in terms of playing time. He's got about 20 goals in all competitions and 3 assists in 22 games. So he was on a roll before he got injured. It's a shame that pretty much one season has been wasted of Marcus Rashford's career. He is 28. He's turning 29 next season, and yeah, I'm assuming eventually we're going to have to look to replace him, as Douglas Ritchie's not too far behind. Moukoko's got a bright future as well. So yeah, even though our rebuild was around Marcus Rashford, eventually we're going to have to part ways. Obviously, loyalty-wise, we're not going to think about that for now. I'm assuming Rashford's going to come back from his injury and bounce back. Okay, like I said before already, we've clinched the title. All we have to do now is just finish off with a bang. I want to get a victory against Crystal Palace. We're only going to cover quick highlights and goals, maybe bookings, and really close near misses. No chitter chat. We're just going to get into it, and then yeah, we're going to play the Champions League final and cover that mainly. Okay, match day 38. It's here at Old Trafford. Crystal Palace have come to visit on this rainy day. We've had a lot of rotation in the side, in the squad, so we're going to go over the starting 11. It's going to be possibly a few of these players' last game in a United shirt, so hopefully they impress for their own sake. Okay, so starting for us in this game, we have David De Gea in goal. The lows at the back with Lindelof, Corbett and Mendes. In the middle, we have Bellingham, Benacer and Fernandes. Up top, we have Moukoko. Gallo's playing off the left-hand side. Elliott's playing off the right-hand side. We have a few people on the bench. We have our youngster, Bjorn Eriksson. Bruno Fernandes spreads play out to the left-hand side. Mendes. Bellingham. Bruno, Moukoko on his left foot. Oh, the ball's still in. This should be a goal. Gallo hits it into the back of the net. Look at this, one more time. Moukoko got really unlucky, didn't get the goal himself, but he improvised, and that's what was really important in the end. Gallo gets himself a goal. Benazir. Harvey Elliott. See Moukoko, he wants the ball down the line. Gonna take the free kick instead. The yellow card is handed to Michael Elise. Benazir recovers with the ball. Gallo. Elliott, left foot shot. Oh, Harvey Elliott, the most improved, I must say, since the January transfer window. He's stepped up. Look at this. Just turns, gets his shape, takes the shot, finds the top corner. It's Gallo. Gallo runs into the penalty area. Gallo. Oh, why has he done that? Lindelof. Harvey Elliott. Moukoko wins the penalty. Yusufa Moukoko brought down in the penalty area. Quick feet from the German. Sinking even further. Poor challenge by Montiel. Should have given him a card. Bruno's chance to put one on the board for himself. Bruno Fernandes steps up against Sam Johnston. Saves the penalty. Unlucky from the vice captain. They've entered the United half and given it up straight away. The low of the interception. Benazir squares it to Elliott. He has Moretti on him. Oh, that was a decent pass by Elliott. I tried to find room to turn and shoot with Moukoko. But ran straight into traffic. Elliott up against Oliveira. Plays on the inside. Moukoko finds the back of the net this time. Elliott gets his assist. Moukoko gets his goal. 3-0 is the score. Elliott puts the ball in. Ball cleared out by the Crystal Palace player. Shatire. Well, I'm going to take that free kick. We're going to take that. The yellow card shown. I think his name's Ansgar Nauf. I don't know. But he's got a yellow card. So we haven't got many free kick takers in the side. I'm going to try with Gallo. Gallo steps up. The Italian hits one. Oh, he hits the back of the net. Gallo is so talented. It's a shame he's going out on loan. I kind of regret sending him out on loan next season now. What a goal. What a hit, man. Damn. Oh, one last look at that. Gallo, 21.7 meters out. Hits the ball. Okay, so we had one debutant in Bjorn Eriksson going on earlier on. Now Reece Bailey's about to make his first team debut, Premier League debut for Manchester United. He's replacing David De Gea. Montiel. Mancini. Ooh, Shatire finds Douglas Ritchie. Sets off on a run. Ritchie can't be caught. What a talented striker. This guy is very talented. Referee. Speak to him, please. Speak to him, please, referee. I'd like to see you speak to that man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Early shower for this guy. Early shower for this guy. Reckless play. Reckless play. I don't know what Vieira's complaining about. That's what you sent him out to do. Had a really good game down this right-hand side. Has Ritchie ahead of him. Ritchie has shown Shatire to pick a pass out. Oh, Gallo! Hat-trick! Hat-trick for Gallo. Hat-trick for Gallo. It's his final game for Man United. He's going to go off on his loan. This guy has high potential. I can't wait for him to come back already. Okay, there we have it. 6-0. We put 6 past them on the final day. The Old Trafford crowd definitely put on a show for these guys. They definitely deserve it. Loyal fans, pay their money to come see this. Okay, so we have some good news now. Josko Vardio, he's got some attention from AC Milan. So we could potentially get a good deal for him. I'm going to try bump up the asking price. Can't remember how much we spent on him exactly, but I feel like this is going to definitely push for profit. So we're going to start at 100 million. We don't want anything lower than 85 million. Okay, so as you can see, we are starting with a really strong squad. So we're going to kick this game off with Lafont in goal, Timbers at the back with LaCroix, Corbett and Malacia. In the middle, we have Szoboszlai, Martinez and Bellingham. Up top, we have Richie. On the left, we have Felix. On the right, we have Elliot. As you can see, they have Onana in goal. Aged is at the back with Skriniar and Badiashile. In the middle, they have Brozovic, Gallagher and Veerman. On the right, they have Gnabry. DeMarco's up top. DeMarco's on the left, sorry. Pieter's is up top with Depay. Okay, let's get this game on the way. Let's turn up the brightness. Sorry. Okay, they kicked off for me. We're attacking to the right. Inter Milan are attacking to the left. Here we go. Okay, so Inter Milan, we've had a few good results against them in the Champions League in previous seasons. But let's not underestimate them. They're a different side now, differently built, pretty much the same tactics. But let's see if they can stop us from playing our free-flowing football. We've had a few mistakes in ourselves as well, so let's not act like we're all perfect around here. Sometimes the back line like to act up. Still got the ball. Here's Jude Bellingham. We're approaching the box. Felix. Szoboszlai. They can't get the ball off us at the moment. Badiashile has gone in. Referee. Speak to him. It's too early for this. It's too early. We have a free kick with Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai steps up. Hits it. Up and over. Tests Onana out. He has to make the save. Just moving this ball around. 11 minutes gone. Inter Milan are pretty much well structured. They're quite difficult to break down. Didn't really anticipate it being this difficult. I'm up for any challenge. There's João Felix. We drag Aged out of position. Go on. Szoboszlai hits along the ground. Onana makes the save. It's quite simple. Not enough power, not enough oomph behind it. Gives the ball up. His distribution's so poor. Here's Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott, long shot. Skriniar with the block. Szoboszlai. Malacia. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Martinez. Felix. Bellingham into Timber. Drills it in. Gnabry gets a touch on it. Richie heads it down. Brozovic can't get a decent control of the ball. Ball's back with us again. Inter Milan under some pressure. Ball swung in. Header from Felix. Top corner. Top corner. What have I told you? João Felix and cup finals. They go hand in hand. This guy, he always steps up in a cup final. And he's given us the lead 19 minutes in. We were very patient. Malacia, he's the one who drove down that left-hand side to the byline and put that ball into the box. And Felix is the one who arrowed his header into the back of the net. Onana, he's been a difficult candidate on this channel in previous years, but he weren't that difficult in that moment. So Inter Milan have tried to up the tempo a bit since conceding. I don't think they really want to play that game. This is our playground. Don't know what you're getting yourself into when you start up in the tempo. Felix. Bellingham. Felix. Szoboszlai. Timber. In behind. Timber. This is what I mean. Don't up the tempo if you can't handle it yourselves. Oh, we have been denied by Onana. Nice save from Onana, but the way we broke them down just now, I'm definitely up for it. Let's go. Okay, this header from João Felix again. Perfect connection. Arrows straight into the back of the net. Onana looking back. He knew he was beaten. To pipe. DeMarco on the left-hand side. The pipe traveling forward. Finds Gallagher in the box. Gallagher with the shot. Lafont with the save. Denies Gallagher the opportunity to Draw level for Inter Milan. Nice movement of the ball from Inter Milan. United fans are singing loud. That's all you can hear at the moment. To give them a reason to continue. We need to defend from this. Come on, free kick, ref. Give me the free kick. We'll take that. 32 minutes gone. There's still 1-0. As I said, it's a vibrant stadium full of United fans singing. Malacia. Felix. Bellingham turns. Vehement. Rough challenge. Wins the ball though. Bellingham. Bounce straight back up. It's Vehement. Serge Gnabry. Vehement on the ball. Memphis Depay. Brozovic. Pieters. Memphis. Back into Pieters. Long shot. Lafont again. Stands tall. Makes the save. Gets a strong hand to it. But he concedes the corner kick. Inter Milan remain to be a threat. But that strong right hand by the Frenchman. He's pumped up for sure. Corbett. Bellingham. Malacia to Corbett. McCroy. Is it down the right hand side? You're in Timber. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Right foot shot. Scuffs it. Definitely scuffed that one. Plays it forward into Pieters. DeMarco. Pieters. Cuts in. Plays it back into his teammate. Gets the ball back. Inter Milan. Being really patient. 2 minutes added on. 1 minute of it played. Gallagher. Well done, Timber. Well done, Timber. I swear to you, he's definitely contender for player of the year. Felix. Oh, he sets off on a counter-attack. Could this be the opportunity? A golden opportunity. There it is. Szoboszlai smashes it home. Look at this, João Felix. Cuts it back. To be fair, I did think I was going to run the ball out of play. Luckily, he passed it back into Szoboszlai in time. Moment. Timber. On the heels of Memphis Depay. Don't know why he tried to go alone. But that seems to be the issue. The game plan for Inter Milan. They don't seem to have one. We're just buying ourselves time to pick them apart. Elliott dinks over the top. Oh, Richie was about to run onto that. I had mean intentions just now. I was going to dink the keeper mid-air. Well, try to volley it. Catch it. Try to loop over his head. Elliott. Right. Bellingham. Corbett. Just comfortable, just moving this ball around patiently. To Milan are just happy to sit back and let us have it. Till we make a mistake like that. As Memphis Depay. Timber on his heels. Poor by DeMarco. Poor. This is why it's so easy to pick them apart now. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Why not? Why not? Douglas Ritchie makes it free. Onana, he committed himself. He wasn't quick enough. Douglas Ritchie was. And he was very precise as well. Look at this. Nice ball over the top by Szoboszlai. Perfect weighted ball. And a perfect weighted shot. As he Douglas Ritchie again finds the back of the net in the Champions League. 3-0 is the scoreline. It's not taken us long to just establish superiority and just completely dominate. Looking really good. We're playing against finalists and doing this as well. Bellingham. Look very jittery and nervous on the ball into Milan. Ball in from Timber. Cleared up by Geared. Szoboszlai wins that aerial duel. Elliott. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Five minutes gone. Oh, what is Felix doing? He got caught flat-footed. I was hoping that he would get the ball and burst onto it. Burst into space. Inter Milan trying to hit me on the break, and Corbett is there. Very dominant, man. We're very dominant. Defensively, were very sound. Apart from the odd mistakes here and there, we look very comfortable on the ball. Even in a compact, confined area. Oh, Richie took way too long. Corbett was running through. That was a hell of a run from the centre-back. Bierman to Gnabry. Gallagher into Scamacca. He's going to try burst into space with his long legs. He's got a long stride and he's very quick. I wasn't quick enough in that moment. Elliott with the ball in behind. Skriniar gets it cleared. Here's Elliott. Up against DeMarco. Overlapping run from Timber. Plays it in the box. Bellingham. Elliott. Oh, Richie, I tried to dink the keeper again. That would have been really disgusting if that worked. Badia Shields there to help out on Anna. Oh, what's gone on there? What has gone on there? Shot from Gallagher. Save from Lafont. Okay, so we're about to make 2 substitutions. Our first set of substitutions. Corbett is being replaced by Lindelof. Richie's being replaced by Moukoko. Fantastic displays from both of those 2 young players. Corbett signed in January to fill the gap of Vardy, and he's done even better. He's hit the ground running. He's even made me feel comfortable enough to move Martinez into CDM and play him at the back with Lacroix. And Lacroix next to him, he looks even better. So hats off to Corbett. Small amount of time, he's gelled into my squad. There's a Timber. Felix, tried to find Bellingham. It's not worked out that attack. Here's Gallagher. Well done. Lacroix with the interception. Lindelof. Elliott. To Bosley. Moukoko. 4-0. It gets easier and easier. What a hit from Moukoko. Nicely worked move again. Yeah, again. Moving in from the right-hand side. Just one ball played on the inside. So Bosley sets up Moukoko. It's a simple finish. Skriniar runs across the shot. Doesn't stand his ground. Doesn't make himself big enough. And we've hit 4 past him now. It's getting embarrassing. So we're making our last few substitutions. We have about 3 left. And we've made them all now. So Jadon Sancho's replacing João Felix. Bruno Fernandes is on for Szoboszlai. We've also taken off Malacia for Mendes. 81 minutes on the clock. We're 4-0 up. Looking really comfortable. Mendes. Moukoko plays it in. Cleared away by Skriniar. Memphis Depay. Scamacca. Bierman. Gnabry. Bierman. Skriniar. Is a geared. Gnabry. Scamacca. 84 minutes on the clock. Inter Milan yet to test our goalkeeper properly in this second half. The Italian giants are looking rather small right at the moment, if I'm honest with you. We've had better challenges in the final. And I hope this is a learning experience for them. Zaghi has come really unprepared. It's Gallagher. Bierman. Nice ball over the top into Scamacca, who can run onto it. Could this be the consolation that they need to salvage a bit of respect? And it isn't. Lafont catches the ball. Throws it out to Elliott. Gonna hit them on a break possibly. Fernandes. Elliott. Back into Fernandes. Fernandes plays it across. Jadon Sancho finishes it. That's 5. That's a really, really good counter-attack. They don't come better than those. This is really, really embarrassing for Inter Milan now. They look like they were about to bag themselves a consolation. Just to like have a bit of respect retained. But no, we hit them on the break instead. And hit them where it hurts. Jadon Sancho catches that nicely. What a finish. I'm just on the sidelines clapping away. But everything's gone right in this episode. 6-0 to end the campaign. the Premier League campaign, 5-0 to end the campaign overall, and we are now crowned European champions for the 6th time and for the 3rd time in a row in the series. Inter Milan, they were a no-show. Inzaghi, come back next time, be well prepared, because my boys, even when we play badly, we know how to get a victory, and we definitely turned up in this game. Another walk up this podium, grabs the trophy again for the 3rd time, and he holds it aloft in this beautiful arena. The United fans, they've come for a show, and we've given them one. Season 5, here we come, here we come. We've already turned our attentions to season 5. There's no rest for the wicked. Okay, so we're at the end of the 2025-26 season, and now it's time to recap the Premier League table. So as you can see, we finished on top of the table with 92 points, 7 points clear on Liverpool, who finished 2nd. 3rd place are Manchester City, 4th place are Chelsea, Arsenal, they are 5th. They all share the same amount of points, which was 80 points. However, Man City and Chelsea, they made it into top 4 due to goal difference. So we're at the part of the table where we don't really have to focus too much on the sides and where they finish. But if you want to check out the league table, I would say pause the video from here on out. Yeah. Bottom 3, Brighton, Brentford and Watford. We knew this from, I think, 2 episodes ago, because it just looked mathematically impossible for Brighton to get themselves out of the relegation zone. So yeah, all 3 of those sides will be taking a trip back to the Championship. So Erling Haaland, he managed to pip Gabriel Jesus, Chukwueze, Salah and Osimhen to the golden boot. So he got about 23 goals and 37 appearances. He also got the most assists as well with 15. So he pips Szoboszlai, Anthony, Odegaard and Sancho to the most assists as well. I feel like his goal contributions is definitely going to put him in contention for Ballon d'Or next year. Hopefully for Anthony's sake, Anthony comes back with vengeance, comes back ready to ready to remain the best in the world. When it comes to clean sheets, the most clean sheets this season came from Alisson. Lafont was 2nd. Alisson has the golden glove. He finished with 14 clean sheets. Lafont finished with 12. Romero came 3rd. Edison was 4th and Ramsdale was 5th. Okay, so now it's time to check out the cup competitions that were played during the course of the season. So as you can see, we won 1-0 in the Community Shield to kick the season off. That was against Liverpool. We won in the FA Cup final. We won 3-0 against Liverpool again. Rather really interested record at Wembley Stadium in this series so far. Liverpool, they won 3-2 against Everton in the EFL Cup. We also won the tournament, the tournament Invitational Cup. That was the tour in Republic of Korea. We also lost 4-2 in the UEFA Super Cup final against AC Milan. And we won 5-0 against Inter Milan in the Champions League final. Tottenham Hotspur, even though they finished 7th, they've now got an automatic spot in the Champions League because they won the Europa League final against Stade Rennais. They won 3-0. And Valencia, we're going to find out if they automatically got promoted into the Champions League or Europa League through the league. But for now, as we already know it, they've won 2-1 in the final in the ECL up against Atalanta. So yeah, they've automatically got a spot in the Europa League. So getting promoted from the Championship are Southampton and Nottingham Forest. As you can see, they went down pretty much to the final day, down to the wire. 107 points to 105, 2 points separating the 2 clubs. As you already know, we don't really get to find out who makes it through the playoffs, because yeah, we don't get to see those fixtures. So we'll find out in the next season which is the 3rd side to get promoted, essentially. In Ligue 1, PSG won the title. They won by 4 points against Olympique Lyonnais. Monaco qualified for the Champions League as well, and I think Marseille, they have to qualify for the group stage of the Champions League, and Stade Rennais, they made it into the Europa League. Bayern Munich, they're back on top. 77 points to Leverkusen's 73 points. 3rd place are RB Leipzig and Wolfsburg, they finished 4th. Borussia Dortmund outside the top 4, they finished 5th, and Freiburg, they finished 6th. Oh, Juventus back on top again. 88 points to Napoli 74. They ran away with it. Only 2 defeats and 10 draws, but the rest of them were 26 wins. Yeah, Napoli, they finished 2nd. 3rd were Roma FC. 4th place were AC Milan. Inter Milan finished 5th. Ooh, tough break for them. Fiorentina, they finished 6th. In the Eredivisie, PSV, they're still on top. Yeah, PSV, they got 83 points to Feyenoord 77. Ajax finished third. I think they're called Herenveen. I think that's how you pronounce it. They finished fourth. Okay, so the La Liga has gone to Real Madrid, 97 points to Barcelona, 79. Barcelona finished second. Atletico Madrid, they finished third place with 78 points. Villarreal qualified for the Champions League. They finished fourth with 76 points. Valencia outside of the European spot, so they definitely needed the ECL win just to basically qualify for Europa League. So they're still going to be in Europa League, but unfortunately for them, they couldn't do a bit better in the league itself. I think that's about it. We've covered all the leagues that we pretty much care about, or I care to check. These are the players that have stood out to me. So we are going to talk about signing of the season now. So Joseph Corbett, I know he had a shorter amount of time than Elliott and Bellingham, and those two seemed to have more of an impact over the course of the season. But Joseph Corbett, he's had little time to have an impact, and the impact is exactly what he's had on the defense. He allowed us to be more comfortable with playing Martinez as the number 6, and since Martinez was the number 6, we were very, very good at winning the ball back higher up the pitch. He was just very clean in the midfield, Martinez. But not only that, behind Martinez was a rock at the back. Joseph Corbett got about 15 clean sheets, all I think in all competitions. Obviously some of them is a bit mixed up with AC Milan because of the Champions League stats. He got about 5 in overall in the Champions League, but I don't know how many of them were for us versus AC Milan. But regardless of that, when he played against us at AC Milan, we really struggled to get past him, and that definitely is what caught my eye, and that's why I ended up getting him in January. So yeah, and he also got himself a goal. Again, I think that was for AC Milan, but yeah, the fact that he can score goals, he's very good at he's very good on the ball despite his poor passing attributes, very intelligent at the back. I feel like he's going to be a really good legacy signing in the save. But a special shout out though to Jude Bellingham, 11 goals and 11 assists in all competitions, and he played 49 games and ended the season with an average rating of 6.98. So if it wasn't for Corbett's like massive contribution in a small amount of time, Jude Bellingham definitely would have got it over Elliott, because Elliott he pretty much only turned up after January, Elliott. So hats off to Jude Bellingham, 120 million price tag on his back, and he still performed. So this next one, there's no doubt about this one. So Douglas Ritchie is the young player of the season. Well, he was in contention for Viewers Player of the Year, but with his performances this season, yeah, he's definitely stood out for us. Mukoko's definitely gonna have to be watching his back next season. He needs to have a really good and strong preseason. Mukoko, Rashford as well. He's got Douglas Ritchie breathing down his neck. I feel like Ritchie definitely carried the forward line for most of the parts of the season, and yeah, he contributed heavily in the final and leading up to it. So yeah, definitely young player of the season. 28 goals, 6 assists in 41 appearances, and an average rating of 7.04. Okay, so here we go. The best in the world, the 2-time Ballon d'Or winner, Anthony. He ended up winning Viewers Player of the Season. You guys had the right to vote. Obviously, I didn't give you guys enough time because it took me long to put up the poll. I kind of misread how long it was going to take us to finish season 4. I think it's gone by quicker than I expected. But Anthony, he ended up winning the award, 15 goals, 16 assists. So that's 31 goal contributions in 38 games with an average rating of 7.61. And bearing in mind, his season got cut short due to an injury, which kept him out until the rest of the season. So who knows where his numbers would be and where his average rating would be at if he actually managed to get the last few months over the line. I think he only got injured, I think late March. It sounds about right. And another honorable shout out, someone that we definitely need to mention, is João Felix. 17 goals and 15 assists. So yeah, this guy, I had a lot of doubts when I signed him. I think it was 115 million we spent on him. You guys recommended him. You guys had high expectations of him. I had none. So I feel like he exceeded my expectations, but he's lived up to you guys. Because yeah, I feel like if Anthony didn't win Viewers Player of the Season, João Felix would have definitely been someone that I wouldn't have argued if you guys voted for him. Even Douglas Ritchie, but João Felix, he stepped up in nearly every final that we've needed him to step up. And yeah, just cutting in off the left hand side, he's a problem. So definitely expect him to be cutting in off the left hand side next season. I feel like this poll is probably prolonging his career at United. I feel like he should be starting, and he's on a lot of money to be sitting on the bench. But we'll sit here and firm it. So we're going to be taking David De Gea into the next season, and that's final, because you guys have said it, and it's now set in stone. When it comes to our targets, though, we do need to think about rejuvenating and revamping our side. There's a few faces that I want out, and there's a few faces that I'm very, very eager to get in. One of them is Lucas Eriksson. I'm not too sure how long it's going to take for me to actually go in for him. At the moment, I don't want to ruin the dynamic in the midfield. We have Martinez as our number 6. He's doing quite well. Benacer is improving a bit, so I don't want to give him the axe instantly. I want Jacob Ramsey. Eventually we're gonna have to move Bruno on. I don't think Bruno's working in our system anymore. Yeah, I'm complaining about him more than ever, so I feel like it's about time to part ways. Unai Alvarado, okay, so he's a Colombian 19-year-old. His overall is 77. He could be a good replacement for Diogo Dalot, and yeah, he could definitely work his way into the team. We do have good right backs coming up from the youth academy as well, so I need to think about players like Mensah, Dominic Day, and there might be a few more that I'm probably forgetting, but the right back position is definitely something I want to look at. I already spoke to you guys about the centre back role, like the right sided centre back. So we've got Sabani from Girona FC, the Ukrainian centre back, 23 years of age, overall 79. Obviously, like I said earlier on with the player above us, I think that was Jacob Ramsey. We could definitely find something better, but with the game how it is now, I don't know why there's some sort of bug going on. No matter how I change the criteria, I can't find anyone new. I'm just finding the same people that I've already looked at from two seasons ago. So season 4 has gone by very quickly, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna try get straight into season 5. I've definitely enjoyed this season the most out of any other season on this channel. FIFA 22, we had quite a few hard moments. FIFA 23, so, but I feel like this is the hardest season. Even though we've done the treble, what we had to do to win those trophies and get them over the line, I almost lost the plot, guys. A lot of breakdowns on camera, but we made it there. We made it to the end, and yeah, I'm quite happy with the way the season's gone, like I said, because of the support as well. Just seeing you guys leaving comments in the comment section below, expressing how much entertainment you guys get from these videos, definitely keeps me going as well, and that's the main motivation of me wanting to get straight into season 5. So yeah, keep leaving your comments, keep leaving feedback. Good positive feedback, negative feedback, I'm definitely open to it as long as it's constructive. But yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you know if I want to go live, premiere video, or upload one. And yeah, I think we should just end it here. You know, I did a lot of waffling, and I feel like there's more waffling to come on this channel. So take care for now. Peace.